Wait, is that a starfish-shaped roof on a real airport? It genuinely is. Wheat fields in 2014, world's largest terminal in 2019. Here's what happened.
Right now, this is just dirt. In 4 years, it becomes the world's largest terminal.
A deadline tied to a national anniversary. 4 years, 9 months, no extensions. Here's the part nobody shows you. 20,000 people moved before construction started. You might think just pour the concrete, but this soil had a massive hidden problem. Here's the first problem. One corner sinking faster cracks everything above it. Dozens of pile rigs running at once. Wait until you hear what they had to verify. 2 full levels went underground first. Watch why that was the only possible option. 1 building instead of several. That single decision created every problem still coming. Groundwater fought back from day one. Hundreds of wells ran non-stop to hold it out. There was a massive problem nobody solved at this scale before, the poor sequence itself. Here's the crazy part. This slab can crack itself with zero load pressing on it. So they made a wild decision, leave deliberate gaps unfilled across the entire floor.
This gap stays empty for months on purpose. Fill it too soon, and the floor cracks.
But the engineers had a secret weapon, a mix that fought its own shrinkage entirely. 3 separate defenses against one problem. No single solution was trusted alone here. Watch what they did next. Borrowed an earthquake technique to solve a concrete problem. While all that happened above, a railway was being built directly underneath it. $2.5 million square meters of underground piping. The building heats itself from the earth. 2.8 million cubic meters in artificial wetlands. Flood prevention before first landing. 8 curved columns carry the entire roof, but not one stands straight to do it. Some will ask why curved, because straight columns were simply not going to work here. Every formwork panel on those columns was a different shape. This is where it gets interesting. Place 1 rebar bar wrong in that curve, and it stays locked in concrete permanently. 420 load scenarios tested before 1 beam was built. Wind, snow, seismic, heat, tested. 38 different beam sizes across 170,000 members. Saving steel made fabrication enormously harder. 170,000 pieces, very few identical. Every single one had to match perfectly on site. Delivery order had to match installation order exactly. Wrong order and everything stopped dead. Build it in the wrong sequence and early sections deform before the rest even exists. The very first roof section lifted as one piece. 25 more operations still to come. Every crane position for all 26 lifts was individually calculated. Wrong position, it twists. 13 sections built piece by piece at full height, every connection checked before continuing. Steel monitored 24 hours a day throughout all assembly. 1 bad movement paused everything. 31 moments where 2 sections finally connected, each timed by live deformation data. Supports removed slowly, monitored constantly. Any unexpected movement and they stopped immediately. They built a tiny replica and shook it like an earthquake, just to watch it fail. Gradual failure buys seconds. Sudden collapse gives no warning. The test confirmed which this was.
This steel above me cannot hold itself yet. Remove its support early, and it deforms permanently.
1 final connection. After that moment, dozens of isolated pieces became 1 unified roof. 2.5 years in, and for the first time the starfish shape appeared above. 180 meters between supports in 1 span. That deflection had to be calculated precisely. Now the glass goes on, but almost none of the panels are the same shape. There was a problem nobody anticipated. This curved roof moves 60 degrees winter to summer. The skylights weren't just for light. They guide passengers without a single sign needed. 5 arms extending outward, each repeating the structural puzzle the central hub just solved. 79 gate positions fitted simultaneously across 5 arms. That needed its own project management. Nobody had stacked departures above arrivals before, but that was exactly their decision here. Kilometers of conveyor belts had to thread through corridors locked in months before this started. None of this shows in a photo, but every bit of it had to be completed. Code says 75 meters maximum escape. This needed 200 meters, so 29 staircases were built. Smoke behaves differently in a space this open. Wrong airflow makes evacuation more dangerous. 4 levels of fit out at once. Daily logistics became nearly as complex as the engineering. Wait until you hear this. They built real traditional gardens inside a sealed terminal. Even solar panels needed custom brackets almost everywhere. Nothing on this roof is simple. Over 2,000 lighting drivers respond to daylight automatically, all controlled from one system. Robots, facial recognition, automated baggage. None worked until every system talked to the others. 293 separate mobility systems installed. One moving walk stretches longer than 90 meters alone. Nearly 300 systems installed. Then every single one needed individual calibration testing. 98% made inside China. Supply chains had to move on this exact construction schedule. 4 runways built simultaneously alongside the terminal, a completely different discipline entirely. China's first runway layout designed around actual flight paths instead of the available land. Most people never think about this. A runway is never just concrete poured on ground. But there was a hidden danger. Standing water on a runway causes hydroplaning at landing. 300 takeoffs and landings every hour. That required the largest automated ATC system ever built. Every in-pavement light survives an aircraft rolling over it daily. The beam angle stays exact. A tunnel beneath the runway itself. No ground vehicle ever crosses an aircraft path above. Northern China's haze made low-visibility landing technology essential, not optional from day one. A 380 lifted off runway pavement, finished and verified just in time.
4 years to the day after groundbreaking, the runway was finally, fully, completely open.
May 13, 2019. Real aircraft touched runway calculations that existed only on paper until now. Without cargo terminals and maintenance hangars, airlines literally cannot depart from here at all. "19 minutes, 41 kilometers. The railway beneath the airport finally proved it actually worked. China's first omnidirectional runway layout, designed around flight paths, not the available land. Never just concrete on ground. Every layer beneath the runway surface had its own specific job. 2,400 floodlights eliminating every shadow where ground crews work on aircraft at night. This checkpoint was designed for 100 million passengers a year, every detail for that scale. Up to 50,000 workers at once. 0 production safety accidents claimed across all 5 years.
0 accidents under this deadline pressure does not happen by luck. Relentless enforcement every shift.
65 new construction methods invented here. The existing engineering playbook did not cover this. 10 test passengers work fine. Hundreds per minute is a different problem. They tested for that. But here was the final challenge. 2 massive projects had to function as one airport. Named 1 year before opening. By then, the hardest months were still directly ahead. Which airlines move here? Which stay at capital? That ran the full build. Construction barriers coming down section by section. For the first time, it felt like an airport. This is the last real chance to catch any problem before the global ceremony arrives. 2,400 floodlights on the apron. Ground crews cannot work safely around aircraft in darkness. Designed for 100 million passengers eventually, but every checkpoint had to work on day one. Nearly 5 years of construction crossed one invisible line, and then it simply became an airport. First hub airport with 100% new energy ground vehicles, every tug, truck and bus. 28 surrounding cities within 3 hours by train, designed to be far more than an airport. September 25, 2019. First departure was an A380 lifting off farmland from 5 years earlier. China's oldest airport closed the same day Daxing opened. One era ended as the next began. From above, it looks like a golden starfish, or an alien spacecraft. Both descriptions fit.
This was scaffolding and stress data not long ago. Now it's just beautiful. Nobody knows why.